Hi, I'm Jooya from Jooya Teaching Resources, and in this quick little video I'm going to show you something that I wish I had known for years, but it is how to print multiple pages from a PDF tutorial. As I said, I wish I knew about this ages ago. So welcome. As I said, in this little video I'm going to show you how to do this. I'm going to take you step by step, then I'm just going to show you actually in real time as well. Okay, here we go. So as I said, I've been teaching for 20 years and I never knew this until recently, and it's been a game changer, time saver and sanity saver. It means that I can print 2, 3, 5, whatever number pages I want onto one single page, and it just has made my life so much easier than printing out lots of individual pages and then reorganizing it on the photocopier, which I know how to do. Anyway, so step 1. Open your PDF. So this is the one I've just got here, and decide what pages you want to print and jot them down. It makes it much easier to remember. I like to actually just use a sticky note or any piece of paper that I've got beside me, and I just go through and work out what pages I want, and I literally just write down the numbers so I know what I'm printing. So I've chosen to print pages 3, 4, 5, 6. So what you do is you obviously go click the pages and you click the ones that you want there. Okay. So then once you've done that, you need to choose the page. And when you do this, put a comma in between. But if you wanted, like I could have written 3-6 because I wanted to print from 3 to 6 if you wanted to, if it's a whole stack. But if you know that certain numbers or certain pages you want to do, especially if you want the same page on, like if I wanted 3, 3, 4, 4, if I wanted 2 of the same page on each one, I could have done that. You just have to go 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, whatever. Okay. So then the next thing is when you go to the, you have to go to this part here, page sizing and handling, and you click multiple. So if you go size, that means your page prints out to the size that it is, but you go multiple. And then in this part here, you can see 2 by 1, or it can be 1 by 2. Depends on which way you want it to go on the page. But these are both portrait, and I wanted them to actually go side by side. So that meant I needed to click this one here, which I'll show you in the next thing. But if you want it to go 1 by 2 because they're actually landscape, then you could end up with them that way. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. And then as I said, the next thing you need to do is make sure that you've got the preview you want, because if it doesn't look like it, you want it on the page, it might mean that you simply have to print, like click this one, either landscape or portrait, and change the orientation to make sure that it looks right before you print it. Then if you're happy with it, you simply click print. Now I chose to print those 2 pages, and that's what it ends up like. So you end up with 2 pages actually on the one thing. So that's really, really easy. So what I'm going to do is before I go too far and before we go there, sorry, I'll just get rid of that and I will show you. Sorry that you've got my pages behind here. All right, so here I am. I said this is the document. So if I wanted to go print now, I'll just show you in here. So this one has got, see how it's got my bunting. So this is great for if you're wanting to do lots and lots of things, because that's a whole page. So you could make it that big if you really wanted to. But say, so I'm going to go from page 13 to say 20. It doesn't really matter. And I'm going to go File, Print. Okay, so I'm going to go Pages, 13. Oh, why isn't it doing that? Oh, I've got numbers lock on, sorry. 13 to 20. Okay, and this time I'm going to go 2 by 2. And it should come up with a thing. Now, I know that that's not going to be right. So, but if I go, look, see, that's right. But if I did that, see how it's going to be quite spacey out? So I don't like that. So again, I'm going to go portrait, and that means I can get 4 on the page, which ends up being a really, really good size. But say if I want to do 3 by 2. I'm just going to, sometimes it just does it weird. So that might actually be a better size to print for you, or you end up with it looking like that. Okay, so it's up to you what you wanted to do, but that's the beauty of this. You can check and go, oh, is that going to be too many on the page? Is that going to be too small? Again, if you really want to, you go 3 by 3. Doesn't really matter. And I'll go this way again just to change it. So if I was printing that, I wouldn't like that, because I wouldn't like it being that's far apart. but that looks better for me. Okay, so that's that. As I said, that would be really good size for me to actually print with. So as I said, that is as simple as that, and obviously then you just hit print and you get what you actually want, and it's just awesome. As I said, I really wish I had that many years ago. So as I said, if we just go back to here. All right, so that was it. That was so simple. 5 minutes and we're basically done. So thank you so much for watching. If you wanted to find some of these resources, that one in particular is in my store, but you can find over 500 music class resources ready for you to use today over in my Teachers Pay Teachers store, which is called Jooya Teaching Resources. And until next time, happy teaching, and I'm Julia from Jooya.